Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about what should you do when your trademark is supported. As you can see, there are too much words, so I can't recite it. I choose to read it. Let's begin. Many brands with a certain history and popularity in foreign countries have not paid attention to trademark registration in China in the early years because the main markets of this brand companies are not in China. Some brands are licensed to sell in China by domestic distributors, but their trademark are not registered in China. As the economic environment changes, China, as a more active market, is increasingly valued by these growing brands. However, when these brands set up companies in China and are ready to do a big job, they will find their trademarks have been supported in the core category. If these trademark restrictions are not available in China, it will greatly affect the development of this brand in China. And if their business is forcibly developed for short-term benefits, it may cause significant damage to its commercial benefits, interests. Yeah. China's trademark registration system uses the principle of prior application. Yes. The scoring of trademark is naturally a very unfavorable factor for the company's business development. But if you can respond positively, it's not irreparable. When applying for registration in the core category, the text or graphics that are separately applied for squirting will be blocked by the prior application. In this case, you can consider applying the combination of the unreported graphics or text increase the success rate. On the other hand, it is also possible to prevent others from filling an application to a certain extent, which will hinder the follow-up action. In cases where the core category has been squirted by others, it is also important to select the relevant categories that are not quoting, in which not only can the business penetration of surrounding goods service be carried out, but this registration may also become a bargaining chip for trademark negotiations and a weapon against the infringement. And of course, just filling a trademark application is only a relatively passive response to the squirting behavior. The more proactive measures should be to invalidate or revoke the previous squirting trademark according to the specific circumstance. In this case, the evidence of the use of the mark by the brand before it was sold in China is very important. It emphasizes the evidence. Moreover, in many cases, subquarters are also likely to have contact with brand dealers in China. And even some brands themselves are being squirted by brand dealers or their affiliates. If such evidence can be collected and controlled, it will provide a strong support for the aforementioned invalidation or cancellation actions, while taking action on the subsquirting trademark. You can also consider using anonymous negotiation to try to buy the trademark. If the price is right, it will be an effective way to solve the problem. And in response to trademark squirting, in addition to starting from the trademark itself, You can also consider other possible favorable factors and actively increase the brand's response chip. And for example, if there is a contractual relationship between the squatters and the brand, you can also consider finding the other party's breach of contract and seeking relief from the contract law. In addition, actions against the squatters should not be limited to trademarks and other rights such as copyrights, patents, and corporate names, and infringed by squatters. Legal action may also be taken to exert pressure on the other party. In addition, in some cases, we have also assisted the brand to negotiate with the other party, to negotiate the squatters, to transfer the trademark to the brand. If the negotiation is successful and the squatter has certain business advantages after the trademark is transferred to the brand, some squatters will even become the officially licensed dealers of the brand in China and jointly promote the development of the brand in China. It's the best situation for this squatter trademark. All in all, for trademark squatting in China, it is necessary to comprehensively consider various aspects of law and business, and combine trademarks and other legal remedies to actively formulate coping strategies to maximize the protection of brand interest in China. So this is the word. Next time maybe I can try to recite all of these words. It's difficult, but I will try. See you next time.